Everyone thinks House Money is just Baby Keem talking crazy.
Packed out the building, if you at the show, then that mean that you ready to black out. That mean that it's too late to back out. The cameras is up about to act now.
To the internet and I'ma take it there. I don't feel no party.
I'm sorry, Kendrick. Oh my God. I never should've dissed you. Ain't no way. I never.
Apologies, I wanna see y'all geeked up. What the fuck? Powered up. You gon' stop me. It's fair. Take it.
He said, fuck apologies.
I wanna see you geeked up.
That's for you, Cole. Like, nah, turn up, bro.
I smell something.
True. I wanna see it. Like, I'm curious. Like,
Forget it, bro. Forget about just hop in the ring.
like,
I smell something.
like, what you got for real?
I smell something. The internet and I'ma take
Flexing,
it there.
doing his usual chaotic energy thing. Surface level listeners hear the aggressive production, the wild ad-libs, the confidence dripping from every bar, and they think it's just another hype track. Just Keem being Keem, Kendrick being Kendrick, two cousins getting in the booth and going crazy, without saying his name once. Not a single direct mention, not Cole in the lyrics, not Dreamville as a reference point, nothing explicit. Yet somehow, if you know the context, if you understand the timeline, if you've been paying attention to the culture, this track is one of the most surgical character assassinations in recent memory. If you think this is just a flex track, you're missing the real game. You're hearing the beat and missing the message. You're bobbing your head and not catching the knife being twisted. Tonight, we're breaking down how Kendrick and Baby Keem used House Money to quietly move Cole out of the ring, to disqualify him from the competition without giving him the dignity of a direct response, and why the favorable route is the new code for folding in public, for choosing image over integrity, for valuing peace over principles. This isn't just rap analysis. This is a cultural autopsy of what happens when you enter a war.
Kendrick Lamar diss, the 7-minute drill.
I knew J. Cole was gonna be the first to fire back.
He might delete the album later, but I heard he deleted Kendrick Lamar.
The power of the Black Panther will now be stripped away.
It's a long time since we had a moment like this in hip hop, bro.
Hip hop is competitive, bruh. Let's go.
Let's go, Cole.
Turn it up.
Very up-tempo beat.
Awful beat.
And then publicly apologize for showing up. Context: Cole versus Kendrick timeline. The setup. Let's set the stage properly because context is everything. Context is what separates a clever bar from a devastating indictment. Context is what makes favorable route cut deeper than any direct insult ever could. Remember the Big Three moment? For years, the narrative was Cole, Drake, Kendrick, supposedly equals. Three pillars holding up mainstream rap. Three kings ruling different territories, but all at the same level of importance, influence, and skill. The media pushed it, fans debated it, other rappers acknowledged it. It became accepted truth in hip-hop discourse that these three artists represented the peak of the 2010s rap generation. Then, March 2024 hits. Kendrick appears on Future and Metro Boomin's Like That and drops 7 words that shattered the entire framework.
I put your favorite rapper neck in a noose, never letting them loose.
Bitch, shut the f up.
These niggas talking out of their necks. Put no confidence.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
The king is back! Oh shit! He's rapping! Cause nigga want me on the song, he gon' see the wrath of the reaper.
Ain't thinking about no reaper. Nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay? Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house like I'm Joe, okay?
Nigga, it's just you and Cole. Big as the Super Bowl.
I'm way too paranoid for a threat. Hey, let's get it, bro.
Whoa, who threatened Kendrick? Who threatened Kendrick?
Ooh, don't pull them coughing out your mouth.
I'm way too paranoid for a threat. It's so crazy.
That means if you threaten me, it's a rap.
BOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say yes, a lot of goofies with a check. I mean,
Wait a minute, that's a fact. It's a lot of goofies with a check.
Jermaine Cole, he's calling you a goofy. I'm not. I didn't say this. Don't look at me like that.
Last of Mohicans, no weaklings, last of my sneakers.
I hold them sentiments symbolic. Oh, my temperament bipolar, I choose violence.
I said I'm way too paranoid for
For
a
the
threat.
threat, bro. I hope he said I hope the sentiments are symbolic. Like you don't really feel the like. Hold on.
You don't really feel what you're saying.
Everybody stepping, we're fucking and everybody breakfast, and I'm about to clear out my plate.
It's time for him to prove that he's a problem.
It's time for him to prove that he's a problem.
Cole caused some strays.
J. Cole been begging for smoke.
J. Cole, you did 2 tracks. I didn't hear the part 2 yet, but basically I feel like you was putting out smoke signals, and he answered it. It's time for you to prove that you're a problem. Round 1 is.
Rhyming with me is the biggest mistake. The Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake.
Clicking up, but pay not be legit. No 40 water. Tell him. Yeah.
No!
They click it up, bro.
Who clicking up? Kenny?
Kendrick, I see that. I see what y'all doing over there.
He talking about them. Yo, he gotta be. Who else? Yeah, get up with me. Fuck sneak this and first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash out like.
Oh my God.
Sneak dissing. He said it.
Why? Lord, why? Kendrick, don't do it, please. Oh, I don't want to press play. I don't want to press it. I'm scared.
No sneak dissing. I'ma tell y'all straight up. I got a problem with you and you.
First person shooter. Who had that?
I only know 2 that made a song called First Person Shooter. And they was playing chess, wasn't they? Clicking up.
Oh, that was the collab song. Oh yeah, it's confirmed. That's confirmed. Fuck rap, this Melly Mel if I had to. Got 2 T's with me.
Melly Mel.
Melly Mel is a grandfather of legends.
One of the creators of hip hop. Buck rap. I'll diss that motherfucker.
Yep.
I will diss him. I don't give a shit. What?
I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's lost too many soldiers, not the players.
Look how you say tattoos.
If he walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre 3K. Think I won't drop.
All right there. He talking about Cole. Cole say he be walking around with a stick.
Yeah.
Nah, it's up. It's up. Nah. K-Dot, no.
Why are you fully clear?
Cause I knew something was up, bro. I knew something was up. I couldn't sleep right.
2 days felt terrible.
He's totally thrown that in.
It let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years.
Yo, he's dropping bars, bro.
That's a haymaker right there. You know, he's walking around a stick. Obviously, you know, Andre 3000, instead of rapping, he dropped a diss. Pardon me, not a diss track, a flute track.
Nigga worked for Willy Wonka for a week.
About the location, I still got PTSD. Motherfuck the big 3. Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga,
The big 3, it's just
Seriously, Kendrick? Why he say that?
J. Cole said pretty much, who's the best 3 right now? Is it K-Dot, Aubrey, or me? Big 3 like we started the league, right? Okay, here comes Kendrick. I excluded everybody.
F your big 3. Nigga, it's big B. I'm better than both of you.
J. Cole, you not even in the conversation.
I ain't gonna lie, but this is like Kendrick, though. Kendrick is the type of that Cat Williams. Yeah. It's Club Shay Shay Cat. This is noble. This is a noble moment.
I'm really like that.
Motherfuck the big 3. It's just big me. Not a discussion, not a debate, a declaration. The diplomatic fiction of the big 3 was over. Kendrick wasn't interested in sharing the throne anymore. He was interested in taking it entirely. Cole fires back with 7 Minute Drill on April 5th, 2024. And here's the thing, the diss itself. Cole went at Kendrick's album sales, his features, his perceived pretentiousness, his smaller stature, personal shots mixed with competitive boasting. But the diss lasts 1 week after releasing a diss track. Cole is on stage at Dreamville Fest in front of thousands of people, microphone in hand, doing something unprecedented in modern rap beef history. He apologizes. Not privately, not in a conversation with Kendrick behind closed doors. Publicly, on stage, with cameras rolling, with fans recording on their phones, with the moment being captured and clipped and distributed across every social media platform within minutes. Cole calls his own diss the lamest shit he's ever done. He says it disrupts his peace. He says he hasn't been sleeping well. He says the world wanted to see blood, but he's not built for that energy. He bigs up Kendrick as one of the greatest to ever do it. He literally says, word for word, I pray that my nigga didn't feel no way, and if he did, I got my chin out. Take your best shot. And then he promises to remove 7-minute drill from streaming platforms, to erase it, to pretend it never happened. On paper, this looks humble. It looks mature. It looks like someone choosing peace over ego, spirituality over competition, growth over petty beef. The think pieces praised him. Some fans called it refreshing. Some people said Cole was showing real evolution, real consciousness, real wisdom. But let's be honest about what really happened here. This wasn't rap justice. This was damage control. Cole didn't stand on his diss. He didn't double down musically. He didn't let the music speak for itself. He didn't even just go quiet and let people interpret his silence however they wanted. He walked it back, in front of cameras, in front of fans, in the most public way possible. He turned a rap battle into a therapy session. He turned a competitive sport into a morality play where he cast himself as the enlightened one who's above the violence.
No, you don't get to use the "I'm the greatest, can't nobody touch me, I want smoke, free smoke" as the rollout to your project, and then when you get actually challenged in real life, you moonwalk back. So you telling me that you let Nas down because you made a hit record, but you ain't let Nas down by doing this? Could you imagine if after Ether Nas did this? Could you imagine? This is the most anti-hip-hop shit Cole has done. And Kendrick Lamar was a genius by doing this because he waited till y'all were at your most braggadocious. He came through and said, oh, y'all said, y'all, what's up? Punched you in your mouth. And then now y'all, Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
Now when you rap like that in the future, it's gonna seem awkward.
Tiptoeing around my name, nigga, you lame. And when I get at you, homie, don't you tell me you was just playing.
Kendrick has this way where his lyrics in time actually sound better and mean more. He sounds like a fortune teller.
Did we not remember the Cole at Dreamville? That couldn't find a white flag. That came out with a quadruple X white tee and waved it across the crowd. Man, you know we love you. Don't we rock with you? No, he's saying my fans can't wait for me to come sun your bitch ass.
I was just playing, K-Dot. Come on, you know a nigga rock with you, bro.
Y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct?
He likes Kendrick Lamar.
As do I.
Thank you.
Bro. Shut the fuck up. You sound like the last nigga I know.
Yo, shout to Caesar.
Hold up, man. I hate the lyrics fit with this scenario, bro. How long ago was this, bro? How you got a song that fits 7 years later, bro?
I end up like the last nigga I know.
The last I know, right? Jay Electronica was on a live, right? And all of a sudden, one of the fans was like, yo, put on Kendrick. He's like, I'm not putting that shit on. And then he starts talking about Kendrick. He talked shit about 50 Cent in that live too, but he also was popping off about Kendrick. He's like, nah, we're not like hating on Kendrick, but he was like kind of passive aggressive in how he flipped. He's like, nah, Kendrick knows me. He's like my brother. No, like I son him, right? Kendrick can never see me on a track. That's what he said. So he's talking really tough. And then what does he do? A couple weeks later, he gets asked about it again. Yeah, I mean, I'd do a collab with Kendrick, right? I'd be down to work with Kendrick. It was a total 180. Parallels again. Think about J. Cole all of a sudden. Talking one way, doing his diss, and then all of a sudden, flipping.
Oh, you don't want to clash, nigga, I know. I put my foot on the gas, head on the floor, hopping up.
You want to clash, nigga, I know.
Why can this come out right now and be relevant?
I put my foot on the gas, head on the floor, hopping out before the vehicle crash. I'm on the road, yelling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, so I'm hopping out of the car before the vehicle crash.
Foot on the gas.
Get it.
Like I'm on the roll, like how he rapping. Yeah. Like he said, I'm on the roll, but when you jump out of the car, you roll. Yeah. Like, ooh.
Bro. Shut the fuck up. You sound like the last nigga I know.
And that specific choice, that specific moment, that specific energy is what House Money is really about. That's the favorable route Kendrick and Keem are about to drag through the mud for 5 minutes straight. The favorable route, a 3-layer surgical strike. Let's get to the bar that sets the entire tone. Baby Keem delivers it with this sneering, repetitive, almost mocking
pussy nigga.
Pussy nigga taking a favorable route. You taking a favorable route. Are you pussy nigga?
Pussy nigga, taking the favorable route. You're taking the favorable route. You pussy nigga.
The repetition isn't accidental. It's not just for rhythm. It's for emphasis, for psychological warfare. It's the verbal equivalent of poking someone in the chest over and over while asking, what are you gonna do about it? This is a 3-layer indictment, and it fits Cole's behavior so perfectly that even without saying his name, everyone who knows the timeline knows exactly who this is about. Layer 1, the easy lane versus the real lane. The favorable route is the path of least resistance. It's the choice that protects you from consequences. It's apologizing, removing the diss, restoring industry peace, making sure nobody stays mad at you, ensuring you can still get booked at festivals and collaborations don't dry up, and your good guy image stays intact. That's favorable, that's easy, that's safe. The real route in rap tradition, you either spin back with something harder, you take the response as motivation to go even crazier, to prove you belong in the conversation, to show you can't be intimidated, or you say nothing at all and live with the record you put out. There is no recall button in battle rap. There is no, my bad, I didn't mean it clause. Once you say something on wax, it exists. It's permanent. It's part of your legacy, whether you like it or not. Think about every classic rap beef in history. Nas versus Jay-Z, Tupac versus Biggie, 50 Cent versus Ja Rule, Eminem versus anyone he's ever dissed. Nobody apologized. Nobody took back their words. They either escalated, de-escalated through silence, or eventually made peace years later through actual reconciliation, not public backpedaling. Cole broke that code. He hit the undo button. He Control+Z'd his own diss. And in doing so, he took the favorable route, the route that keeps your relationships intact, your industry standing secure, your moral high ground visible. But in taking that route, he also conceded the war. You can't apologize for attacking someone and still claim you're a warrior. You can't say, I shouldn't have done that, and maintain that you're built for competition.
I was Mike and Red Leather trying to tell him to stop. You better beat it before you see that heavy metal get popped. He was a mean ass.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
Mike and the Red Jack, hold on. You better beat it.
Hoping that peace comes to my cursed mind. One thing's for sure, that I've matured from my first rhyme. I learned long ago you can't please them all and it hurts trying.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care. Please everybody. God, dog.
Absurd times where the fake get told it is wise.
That's right there. The fake get told it is wise. Talk!
I can see hating both for your eyes, but the third's blind. So you search lines, but you struggle with your...
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
But the third's blind.
You need to be cleansed. Come on. No spiritual connection, yo, you live in foul.
They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable. The singers stop the violence tunes with dudes in hospitals.
Boring. Hospital, we screaming, stop the violence. Boy, we guilty. I'm guilty of that. I'ma hold myself accountable. I'm one of the ones that want the rap beef. And I'm the same
A few moments later.
Heard you say I ain't real, that's your belief, huh, bitch? Well, look, I'm back in the Ville so we can see, punk, bitch.
Come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
What? It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable. The singers stop the violence tunes with dudes in hospitals.
So that was a f***ing lie.
Bruh.
That was about to go. They wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. They see this Ville so we can see, punk, bitch.
Huh? And sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
Shut up, Cole. You know that we're not making nothing on this shit. Join Patreon, bitch.
I'm reacting regardless. You might claim this shit. I'm good. I just like the music sometimes. It is what it is.
In my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. I would've lost the battle, dog. I would've lost the pro.
No, you wouldn't.
I would've gained the foe.
Oh, you wouldn't have. He ain't keeping it a stack, bro. You're not keeping it a one. You're not keeping it a hundo, bro. You're not keeping it a hundo, dog. Because if y'all would have went, it would.
Punk, bitch. I knew you way before you was at the street, punk, bitch. Started rolling with niggas that's packing heat, punk, bitch. You.
What?
It's not really us. We are instigating. Let's keep it about. We are instigating, but it's y'all and y'all lyrics.
The man is no king if that means I gotta dig up dirt and pay the whole team of algorithm bot niggas.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. I'm saying.
Trying to go #1. Doing all this crazy stuff. It got real dirty. It became like a novella, you know, a whole soap opera. And he said, I didn't want to get into that.
Competing for your favorable memes to be considered best of living.
So he's speaking to some tea.
I don't know who you throwing shade at no more. Who you throwing shade at? Both of them?
You teaching them a lesson.
Rest, the weight of both things. I understand the thirst of being first that made them both swing, protecting legacies. So lines got crossed by.
Oh my God.
Perhaps regrettably, my friends went to war. I walked away with all their blood on me.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Now someone discredit me, try to wipe away my pedigree, but please.
Someone discredit me, try to wipe away my pedigree.
I would never. I still think you one of the greatest. I still think you one of the best rappers in terms of pure rapping too. Even in this, I feel like you're displaying high level of talent.
The way this nigga be rhyming like this, it reminds you that this still cold, nigga. It's still a cold world.
Just find a nigga out there that's rapping this incredibly.
I mean, like he said what I'm saying.
We can't find somebody rapping this incredibly. We can't. The best you can hope to do is tie, and there's not too many human beings tying it. This is unfathomable.
Next to me, I share the words he said to me. If you refuse to shoot the gun, don't mean the gun ain't deadly.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap right now! Stop the cap! Send that metaphor hyper.
So my dog text me and said, hey, you refuse to shoot the gun.
Don't mean that gun ain't deadly.
That's debatable. If you refuse to shoot the gun, you ain't got nothing. If I load this chopper and I'm not gonna shoot it, it's not really nothing now. It's a big toy. And if my opponent know I'm not gonna shoot it, that's nothing deadly about that gun. But that's just me.
Aesthetically, the gun is me.
Yo, shout to Caesar, man.
I text her back like, guess a gun ain't what I'm trying to be, my nigga.
I guess a gun ain't what I'm trying to be, dog. Just because the gun don't fire don't mean the gun's not deadly.
They stripped me on my spot and now I'm finally free, my nigga.
A few moments later.
Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me.
And I think that mantra, y'all ain't stopping me, is something he gotta tell himself. I'm just being honest with you. He gotta tell himself that. Otherwise, everything that he's worked for up until this point is like up in smoke for people who aren't like real like diehard fans or really understand his message and methods and music. That's just what it is, yo. If you can't respect what Cole saying, then nigga, you just like drama.
Magic pen is what's imperative, reminding these folks why we do it.
This nigga giving a fucking pep talk. God damn it. God damn it, Cole. He's the best of both.
Yeah, he's the mature of all three.
This nigga said, bro, I ain't
bro.
choosing no sides. I ain't about to dish you. Like, you still, my bro, you've done a lot for my career. I don't give a fuck what anybody else talking about. I can respect it, bro. Because best believe there's a lot of niggas that definitely switched up. For sure.
It's not for beefing, it's for speaking our thoughts, pushing ourselves.
A few moments later.
And I'm buzzing, no, now it's beef pump, bitch.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Not for beefing, it's for beefing.
So that was a f***ing lie.
Layer 2. Avoiding pressure and smoke. By apologizing from the Dreamville stage, Cole avoids having to go bar for bar with Kendrick. He avoids having to match Kendrick's energy, his precision, his willingness to go to uncomfortable places lyrically. Because here's what everyone who was paying attention understood. If Cole had kept 7-minute drill up, if he had stood on it, Kendrick would have responded, and Kendrick's response would have been devastating. We saw what Kendrick did to Drake, Euphoria, 616 in LA, Meet the Grams, Not Like Us. We saw how thorough he was, how surgical, how willing to make things deeply personal and uncomfortable. Cole understood that if this became a real war, he was going to get the same treatment, maybe worse, because unlike Drake, Cole has built his entire brand on being the real rapper, the conscious MC, the one who cares about bars. If Kendrick exposed that as performance, as brand management, as image cultivation, if Kendrick pulled back the curtain on Cole's humble act, it would destroy everything Cole has spent 15 years building. So Cole took the favorable route. He avoided the smoke. He de-escalated before Kendrick could escalate. He removed himself from the battlefield before he could be removed by force. The line's repetition feels like a cross-examination. You took the favorable route. You took the favorable route. Are you pussy? It's Kendrick and Keem forcing the question into the culture, making it impossible to ignore. Did you fold? Did you back down? Did you choose safety over standing on your words? And the answer, based on observable behavior, is yes. Objectively, demonstrably, yes. Layer 3. Image protection over integrity. Cole even explains his decision through moral language. He talks about how it spiritually feels bad, how it disrupts his peace, how he's not built for negativity and conflict. That lines up perfectly with favorable route as a concept, protecting your brand, your good guy aura, your festival headliner image, your industry relationships, even if that means walking back warrior talk you initiated. But here's the problem with that framing. You can't have it both ways. You can't release a diss track and then claim you're too peaceful for beef. You can't throw the first punch and then say violence isn't your thing.
My nigga J. Cole comedian.
And I was conflicted because
my nigga.
Come flat.
I know my heart.
You hear that nigga in the back?
I know this
Yeah,
nigga
shout
know how I
out
feel
to
about
bro. You can tell your
my peers, these two niggas that I just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase their greatness, right? So I felt conflicted.
That's humility, man. I love that.
But the world want to see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood.
Hold on now.
So I say all of that to say,
I don't know about that. It's called maturity.
in my spirit of trying to like
He's almost
this
40.
music out,
This nigga, he don't got time to be dissing little kids,
I
bro.
moved in a way that was
This nigga,
that I feel like, spiritually feel bad on me. Like
that's
I
what
try to like jab my nigga back.
People are gonna come for your crown. People are gonna come for your spot, and they're gonna try you. Any rapper that goes around saying,
I am him, I'm the best, fuck with me, tough talk.
Talking this braggadocious talk. You said on this recent project that you in your prime and you had the tracks to back it up.
a nigga's gonna check you and see if you really are. It's like, imagine all this time Scarface is doing all this shit, sending out these shots, and then Sosa walks up to him and he's like, I'm sorry. It's like, yo, what? He's not even really like, he's not really even about it, bro. Nigga folded.
You fuck with me, you fucking with your back.
Cold World
But here's the problem with that framing. You can't have it both ways. You can't release a diss track and then claim you're too peaceful for beef. You can't throw the first punch and then say violence isn't your thing when someone squares up to hit you back. Either you're a competitor or you're not. Either you're willing to engage in the competitive, sometimes uncomfortable, sometimes personal nature of rap battles, or you stay out entirely. Cole tried to have both. He tried to participate in the beef just enough to satisfy fans and media who were calling him out for staying quiet. But then, when it became clear that actual consequences were coming, that Kendrick wasn't going to let this slide, that a real war was brewing, Cole retreated behind spirituality and peace talk. That's not growth. That's not evolution. That's calculation. That's brand protection disguised as moral superiority. The second Cole apologized on camera, he stopped being an opponent and became a cautionary tale. He became the example of what not to do. He became the exact type of favorable route behavior this bar is designed to drag. Cameras in the act, performance versus principle. Baby Keem says, I packed out the building. If you at the show, then that mean that you ready to black out / that mean that it's too late to back out. The cameras is all about the act now.
And if you at the show, then that mean that you ready to black out. That mean that it's too late to back out. The cameras is all about the act now.
Let's talk about Cole's Dreamville apology in the context of these bars, because the setting matters, the staging matters, the audience matters. Cole's moment happens on stage, at his own festival, in front of his own crowd, with full cameras rolling, with professional audio capture, with social media clips being created in real time and distributed across every platform within minutes. This wasn't a private conversation leaked. This wasn't a candid moment caught by paparazzi. This was a planned, staged, choreographed public statement delivered with maximum visibility. The Cameras is all about the act now fits that exact aesthetic. The public, performative, I'm the bigger man monologue, the carefully worded explanation, the moral framing, the spiritual justification. When you're really ready to black out, when you're really in that mode of competition and warfare, you don't step in front of cameras to neutralize your own diss. You don't give a TED talk about why you regret your actions. You don't turn a rap beef into a moment of public reflection on your spiritual journey. You let the music speak. You respond with bars, not explanations. Or you escalate. Or you stay silent and let your actions speak. But Cole uses the stage, the cameras, the audience, the festival energy to walk it back, to narrate his own nobility, to frame himself as the enlightened one who realized that beef is beneath him. That's an act framed for cameras. That's a performance. That's theater designed to protect image, not a genuine choice made in silence and privacy. Contrast that with Kendrick's approach. Kendrick drops Watch the Party Die as an untitled Instagram-only track. No rollout, no announcement, no explanation, just music. He doesn't explain his smoke, he demonstrates it. He doesn't justify his actions, he just acts. He doesn't need cameras to validate his choices because the work speaks for itself. That's the difference Keem is highlighting. When you're really about it, you don't need the performance. You don't need the audience to watch you be noble. You just operate according to your principles whether anyone is watching or not. But when you need the cameras, when you need the public to see you making the right choice, that reveals it's about image, not substance. It's about how you're perceived, not who you actually are. Cole needed those cameras, needed that festival stage, needed that moment to be captured and shared. Because the apology wasn't really for Kendrick, it was for the industry, for the fans, for his brand. And Kendrick and Keem see right through it. The hook, hierarchy and divine dismissal. Kendrick's hook establishes a worldview that makes Cole's entire apology look even worse. Walking in the party, I don't fear nobody. What the fuck? Powered up, who gon' stop me? He a dub, she a bust, and I'm godly. Is it fate? Is it love? Probably. This is a worldview of absolute confidence built on actual accomplishments. This isn't just talk. This isn't empty bravado. This is someone who has earned the right to say, I don't fear nobody, because they've proven it repeatedly. I don't fear nobody. Kendrick has already gone at Drake in the most public, most brutal way possible. He made serious allegations. He attacked Drake's character, his authenticity, his relationships, his secrets. He didn't hold back. He didn't apologize. He didn't qualify his statements. And he walked away with everything: Grammy dominance, Super Bowl performance, tour records, cultural victory, industry validation, historical legacy secured. Cole, in contrast, shows fear.
Walking in the party, I don't feel no party. What the fuck, powered up.
Cole, in contrast, shows fear of beef consequences at every turn. Fear of losing his peace, fear of damaging his image, fear of industry backlash, fear of spiritual misalignment, fear of not being able to sleep at night. That fear is what drove the apology, not wisdom, not growth, fear. He a dub. Kendrick is declaring that any rival who folds, who backs down, who takes the favorable route is an automatic L, not even worth discussing as competition. Cole's diss existed for 1 weekend, 48 hours. Then he publicly called it the lamest shit he's done and pulled it down from streaming platforms. That is literally, by definition, turning your own move into a dub. You're declaring your own L. You're disqualifying yourself from the competition. You're saying, I shouldn't have even tried. Kendrick doesn't need to respond to that. You can't battle someone who's already admitted they lost. You can't engage with someone who's already forfeited. I'm godly. This isn't just confidence, this is hierarchy. This is Kendrick saying, I'm operating on another plane entirely. Your apologies don't reach me. Your regrets don't affect me. Your spiritual journey is irrelevant to my mission. And the receipts back it up. Kendrick broke Jay-Z's record for most Grammy Awards ever earned by a rapper. He's now the most decorated MC in the award show's 70-year history. That's not opinion, that's institutional validation, that's historical fact. So when Cole bows his head in a public sermon about peace and spirituality, Kendrick's I'm godly feels like the subtext underneath. Apology is for you, not for me. Your internal conflict is your problem, not mine. The hierarchy is not up for debate. The pecking order is established. Cole is no longer a peer. He's a cautionary tale, a footnote, an example of what happens when you enter the arena but aren't really built for combat. In that framing, J. Cole becomes the dub, the one who took the shot, regretted it, and needed the cameras to cleanse him, to restore his image, to let everyone know he's still a good guy despite that temporary lapse into competition. I smell something, Hunter's intuition. Then Kendrick and Keem double down with one of the most disrespectful sequences in the track. I smell something. What? Pussy, bah, pussy.
I smell something.
What? / I smell something. Brr, 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 brr. This isn't just bravado. This isn't just shit talking. This is a hunter's intuition, a predator sensing weakness, an apex competitor recognizing when someone isn't really about what they claim to be about. Kendrick doesn't respond to words. He responds to energy. He reads intention. He understands the difference between someone standing on their principles and someone performing principles for an audience. When someone apologizes out of genuine self-reflection, when they've actually grown, actually evolved, actually changed their perspective through internal work, you feel conviction in their words. You sense authenticity. You recognize real transformation. But when someone apologizes out of fear of smoke, out of anxiety about consequences, out of concern for their image, you smell it. You sense the performance. You recognize the calculation underneath the moral language. Cole's entire explanation for the apology is drenched in anxiety. I haven't been sleeping. The world wanted to see blood. That shit disrupts my peace. I felt bad spiritually. Those aren't the words of someone who's genuinely evolved past competition. Those are the words of someone who got scared when they realized what they started. Someone who saw the smoke coming and decided to put out the fire before it reached them. That is the scent Kendrick is talking about. That nervous, conflicted, anxious energy. That need to explain yourself. That need to justify your retreat. That need to make sure everyone knows you're still a good person despite stepping into the arena. Real warriors don't need to explain. They just operate. They make moves and live with the consequences. They understand that once you throw a punch, you might get punched back, and that's just the nature of combat. But Cole needs to explain, needs to justify, needs to make sure his image stays intact. And that need, that anxiety, is what Kendrick and Keem are smelling. That's the pussy energy they're detecting and calling out. So when Kendrick is yelling, I smell something, pussy, it's bigger than any one person. It's a statement about the culture, about the difference between people who are really about their words and people who say things for effect and then backtrack when it gets real. But J. Cole fits that archetype too perfectly to ignore. He fired a shot because the world demanded it, because the Big Three narrative was collapsing, and he needed to defend his position. Then he immediately regretted it, not because he genuinely evolved, but because he didn't want the consequences. Then he walked it back on camera too.
Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct?
He likes Kendrick Lamar.
As do I.
Thank you.
So I just want to come up here and be like,
As do I.
publicly be like, bruh, that was the lamest, like goofiest shit. And I say all that to say, it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray that God align me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. take your best shot. I'm gonna take that shit on the chin, boy. Do what you do. 2 days felt terrible.
He's totally thrown that in.
It let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years.
He's calling it a misstep. Like,
so all of that to say, man,
he's taking a bye week.
I want to now perform a song that's a reminder to me
Super Bowl
of getting back on the right path and getting into it with God.
Don't be a this type of nigga.
Really frustrating to me, and it's like makes me go like, ew. It's the fans like really justifying it, knowing that if it was any other artist, they'd be on his ass, bro. But because it's J. Cole, everybody else needs to now grow up. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna call absolute bullshit on that. Just take a second to look at the comments. Y'all don't know Cole if you don't understand this. He's been about spreading love and faith, not beefing with niggas. If that was the absolute truth, he would have never dropped this project and that diss track.
You recorded the diss track, got it mixed and mastered, listened to it 1,000,000 times. You put it out on your album. It gotta get cleared by so many people, heard by so many people. You still put it out, let a couple of days go by, let niggas talk, now you apologizing. Weakest move ever in hip hop, nigga. Weakest move ever. Cole.
Like, it would be different if Kendrick said what he said and Cole just apologized and was like, I apologize for whatever you feel like I did to you, but I'm not gonna do the back and forth. I'm just not gonna do that. I don't wanna lose sleep over this or have to go back and forth or anything.
Then he
like
walked it back on camera to protect his peace, his brand, his image, not to protect the code of battle, not to honor the competitive tradition of hip hop. That's the favorable route coming full circle. That's the I smell something being validated. That's the entire thesis of House Money playing out in real time.
like, what you got for real?
To the internet and I'ma take it there. Miss my uncle Lamar, he said,
niggas, he just.
But when you describe someone's exact behavior, their exact choices, their exact energy, their exact failures, without ever saying their name, you're saying they're not even worth the direct acknowledgement. They're just an example, a type, a category of person who represents a broader problem. You're saying, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking about you, and everyone knows exactly who you are based on your behavior. That's a different level of dismissal. That's not I'm better than you, that's you're beneath my direct attention. And in hip-hop, where so much is about respect, recognition, and being acknowledged as worthy competition, being treated as an unnamed example is the ultimate insult. Cole wanted to be in the conversation, wanted to be part of the Big Three, wanted to be recognized as Kendrick's peer. But House Money removes him from that conversation entirely, not through defeat in battle, through disqualification based on character, based on choices, based on the favorable route. Kendrick doesn't need to respond to Cole directly because Cole already responded to himself, already admitted he wasn't built for the competition, already removed himself from consideration. All Kendrick has to do is describe the behavior, taking favorable routes, performing for cameras, needing validation, smelling like fear, and everyone knows exactly what he's talking about. That's more powerful than fuck J. Cole could ever be, because it's not about one person, it's about a standard, a code, a way of operating in the world, and Cole violated that code in front of everyone with cameras rolling. The permanent stain. So here's the real question we're left with. Is J. Cole still in this war, or did House Money quietly move him out of the ring for good? The answer is clear. Cole removed himself. The apology at Dreamville Fest was his resignation letter, his public acknowledgement that he's not built for this level of competition, his admission that he values peace and image more than standing on his words. Kendrick and Keem didn't need to say his name, they just needed to show the difference between standing on your words and folding for the cameras, between operating from conviction and performing for validation, between being about it and just talking about it. In the end, Cole's apology wasn't a sign of maturity. It wasn't growth or evolution or spiritual development. It was a sign he took the favorable route, the easy path, the image-protecting, brand-maintaining, peace-preserving choice that prioritizes how you're perceived over who you actually are. And in this game, in hip-hop, in competition, in the arena where legends are made, the only thing that matters is who's still standing when the smoke clears. Kendrick is standing. Grammy records, Super Bowl, tour dominance, cultural victory, historical legacy. Cole is somewhere else, still making music, still respected by some, still talented, still successful by most metrics, but not in the conversation anymore, not a peer, not competition. Just someone who tried, folded, and became a cautionary tale about what happens when you enter a war you're not really ready to fight. House Money didn't destroy J. Cole. J. Cole destroyed J. Cole the moment he apologized on that Dreamville stage. Kendrick just held up a mirror and made sure we all saw it clearly. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Was Cole's apology really about peace, or was it about protecting his brand? Can you take the favorable route and still be respected as a competitor? Or did Cole permanently disqualify himself from the conversation? Like and subscribe for more.